Welcome back, everybody, to Point of View, the show here on the 10th Isle, where we talk about things from my perspective and hopefully have some great discussion. You guys, I hope you guys are doing well. This week was definitely pretty weird. Very busy, very busy. So we're going to talk about a bunch of different things. It's going to get pretty interesting, so let's go. First up, as per the usual, games. What games have we been playing this week? Let us know down in the comments what games you have been playing. What have you been into this week? We'll start off here with a little bit of Elder Scrolls. I got a little deep into Elder Scrolls last week. Played about, I don't know how many hours. I had an awesome time. And then fell off a little bit because we were doing something different with our Twitch channel. Definitely hit up that link down in the description. Follow us and see when we're going live and all that good stuff. We were doing something very different. I was playing games that I was not necessarily comfortable with, so we played a lot of games this week. Aside from, of course, the Harry Potter Wizards Unite thing with my wife, we played Sea of Thieves for the first time, and that was weird. I don't really have a super positive opinion of the game because I was playing it solo. I will say it's okay. It's been about a year since that game's released, so it's an okay game. I don't know if it's one I would play again. I did get it as part of the Xbox Game Pass on PC for $1, so I'm not really out a whole lot on that. So we'll be featuring some of those other games on our gaming channel, 10th Isle Gaming, and link down in the description for that. Some other games that we played, though, I got into a little bit of Rust. Actually just got done playing Rust as we're recording this. Playing Rust with friends. Very good time. And what else? What else? Oh. We bought Outward. And we played some Outward and had a really good time, even though that's a game that I previously refunded and rage quit. So when we talk about those two games, I actually picked them up as part of the Steam sale. I did not spend a lot of money because it's a Steam sale and I have tons of games already. But what did you pick up in the Steam sale? I picked up Rust and Outward, and I've enjoyed both of them immensely. Had a really good time playing both of them. I'm going to play a lot more of them in the future. Hopefully with some sprinklings of some ESO as well. Steam sale is weird. Let's talk about that. The Steam sale has gotten very odd, and they have changed it so that the metagame with the racing stuff is fixed. I still don't quite understand what the heck is going on, but there was definitely some issues with all that. It seemed like, as per usual with these, if you spend more money, you end up with more stuff. And I don't know what it was with their algorithm or what, but it was all very, very confusing, and I just gave up on it. My team is not won and probably will never win. Hashtag Team Hair. All the way. But the Steam sale is very weird. What are your thoughts about this event? They're not doing where you can trade your cards because there aren't any cards or your backgrounds or any of that. How do you feel about that? I kind of feel like it's okay. I like the games, the little events. I'm pretty into them doing these kinds of things to get away from maybe making it so crazy. I mean, it was already crazy enough on the first day. We need to be crazy the entire time. I finally got to watch episodes 5 and 6 of Handmaid's Tale. And here are my opinions. Episode 5 was kind of okay. Got a little bit crazy with some stuff here and there. Episode 6 just decided to top that. And when we talk about both of these episodes, try to be as spoiler free as possible here. I'm kind of getting worn out by a lot of the propaganda, and that's got to be on purpose. Just the kind of pushing down and then June being lifted back up. It's really bumming me out. And I was talking to my wife about this a great deal. The show is starting to weigh and fray. What I mean by that is it's starting to weigh on me, as it's a lot to kind of keep going with it. And it's starting to fray because I'm starting to lose a little bit of interest. And I feel like if they go past this season, I don't really know how much more I can take of the slow burn at times, and then it gets tense and suspenseful, and it just needs to find its footing. Maybe in these next couple episodes it'll win me back, but so far it really hasn't. Handmaid's Tale, man. Whew. The other show that we checked out this week, Marvel's Cloak and Dagger. My wife and I watched the first episode, which was incredible. Who knew that a freeform show could be this good? I am thoroughly impressed. No spoilers here. It is awesome. I really enjoyed it. I'm hoping to get into more of it. I don't know how much more of it there is, but man, it is super rad. And of course, we've been watching some Mythbusters with the family. What are you going to do with that? It's just good, wholesome fun, and explosions. But yeah, that Marvel's Cloak and Dagger. Woo! Definitely check that out if you're interested in some superhero stuff, but not like totally over the top. It's a really good time. Boy, did we listen to some music. So, I guess for the first time, I don't know why I've never heard this song, we heard Type O Negative's Black Number 1. Just an awesome 11-minute track. Just great metal. I really did enjoy it. But, man, where are my other 11-minute metal songs? You know? Where are they? I also heard Korn's You'll Never Find Me single off their album that's coming out in a couple of months here, and I'll say it left me kind of wanting. It's a like-dislike relationship for me with Korn. I didn't like their previous album when I first listened to it. I had to listen to it a second time, and I was like, actually, it's okay. So, looks like that's just going to continue. And finally, on the way home today, I was stuck in traffic. And as you will do, I'll just jam to some music, and we hit on some pretty good metal. It randomly came up, and I've never heard of this band. I've never heard anything from them, but now I'm super interested. It was from Infant Annihilator and their song Soil the Stillborn. My God, what kind of band? Oh, it was actually a pretty rockin' metal track. It was completely insane. So if you're looking for something like that, there you go. What have you been listening to music-wise? I'm really curious. Whew. I've been into a bunch of chill, but we got into some metal this week, so that was awesome. One final thing here we want to talk about before we go: politics. I said we wouldn't get too heavy on this show with politics, but we did have 2 debates this week, so here we go. So the winners from these politics winners, kind of who I thought would be the winners. Night 1, Tulsi Gabbard, the candidate who is very strong and pretty awesome. She does have some flaws with some of her past stuff, and we'll try to get past all of that. It is a little bit tough with her point of view on gay marriage and, you know, all of that stuff kind of changing on the fly. I don't like all that, but her ideas and proposals around getting rid of the regime change wars and kind of being about the people really hit home for me. So I think she's a strong candidate. I hope she gets more support. I really do like hearing what she has to say. She tends to be very measured, as does another winner on night 2, Andrew Yang. I feel like he didn't really get a lot of time to talk from what I saw compared to most of the other candidates. Again, I didn't watch the full debates. I definitely did cherry pick. You can call me out on that. That's fine. I definitely did cherry pick this stuff. But Andrew Yang is a awesome candidate that I learned about from a friend. And I'm so happy that a friend was awesome and brought us on him with the universal basic income and just full transparency. And I love how they tried to trip him up, and it didn't work. And the final one, who probably is going to win the nomination, no, it is not Joe Biden. Get out of here with that, you sillies. You sillies. Bernie Sanders, always hitting it out of the park. And they really wanted to get him on a soundbite there with the whole, is the middle class going to pay more in taxes? Yeah, everyone's going to pay more in taxes to get the things we actually want. Medicare for all, you know, free healthcare, you know, funded healthcare, funded colleges. You know, I just recently paid off my college debt. I don't want anyone to have to go through that. Definitely not my kids. My God. But it was funny how all of these, you know, these 3 candidates, I think were the big winners from all of them. Were constantly, they were constantly trying to trip them up. And you know, I'm looking at you, Lester Holt, and you know, all of you other moderators. Which, do we really need moderators for these? We can just have less candidates. How about that? Do we really need 20 of these? I don't think we do. But interesting stuff. I look forward to more of the debates here coming in the future. My take on politics is my own. You don't have to agree with it. And I definitely look forward to the discussion in the comments below. And that'll do it for this week's Point of View. I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my take. Again, this is all from my point of view. You don't necessarily have to agree with it, but I hope you respect my opinions. And I hope you did enjoy it. Hit up those comments down below with all the stuff that we've talked about, all your feedback. I look forward to the discussion. Hit that like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button as well. Click the bell for notifications. All that beautiful stuff. I hope to see you again soon.